Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Nathan Fox. That's Ben Olson. We're the co-founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email here from Sydney. The subject is strategic timed sections.
Sydney writes, hello. I tend to get anxious about the clock, so I've been setting my time sections for 70 minutes. Even though I usually finish in about 35 to 40 minutes, the extended time helps me stay calm and focus on one question at a time without feeling rushed. I was wondering if this is a helpful or harmful approach for my progress. Thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate any feedback you have.
I mean, doing it once or twice just to see what it feels like, I don't hate it, but doing it as a regular practice seems really misguided to me. You need to learn to do that same pace while the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
The fact that you can do that when you've set it for 70 minutes or whatever, yeah, okay. But the clock isn't going to be set for 70 minutes on your actual test unless you're approved for whatever accommodations. You know, on the actual test, it's going to be 35 minutes. There's going to be a clock that's ticking. And you can turn it off. And in the Demon, you can turn it off. And you need to practice turning it off at the beginning of your section. You need to practice knowing that it's there, but not worrying about it.
There's also something really big here, and that is that doing this for 70 minutes allows you to finish no matter what.
Yeah.
And you need to practice
running out of
being
time.
Okay with not finishing. Plan on having 4, 5 questions, more, whatever, that you never got to.
Who cares?
Yep.
Yeah. Your problem is not the questions that you're not attempting. Your problem is the questions that you're missing on the way there. And so, you know, when you're drilling, you're not going to be timed. When you're drilling, you're just going to be doing one question at a time. And that's great because it'll help you practice just solving questions with no time frame. But you need to do time sections so that you can desensitize yourself to the ticking clock, so that you can learn to perform under pressure the way you've got to learn things like start the section, turn off the clock, work on one question at a time. Don't worry about it. You need to practice 5-minute warning. You get the 5-minute warning pops up on the screen. How does that feel?
What do you do?
What do you do?
Yeah.
And what you should do is you should just bubble in guesses for the remainder of the section. Don't care how many questions that is. Just fill in a bubble. Boom, 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 boom. And then you should go back and work on whatever question you were working on and solve that one. And then maybe you have time to solve one more. But Sydney, you're never practicing that if you're just setting your timer at 70 minutes. So you're not practicing the way you're going to play.
Exactly.
And we really need you to get in a mode where you can treat your official test like it's just another practice test. But this is not going to allow for that. Anything more for Sydney?
No. Good luck.
Thanks for writing in, Sydney. Email daily@lsatdemon.com if you'd like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news. Thanks for listening.